Alrighty, hello everyone, and we're back again on, I guess, round three of building out this voting app. And last time we basically got to this point with Urkel and Svelte well, SvelteKit fetching data from the back end. We have the Postgres database set up, we have the Rails API set up, and yeah, now we are, we've got the both the front end, back end. This test field here was set up. Should be in query type probably. Yeah, so we've got this test field. So if we change that up, then this should say hi to you all. Perfect. So one thing that I have done in the interim is if we look here, I've found these colors for a color palette. And so basically, because I wanted to make sure that we never ran into any issues with coloring around like the political parties. Canada colors, because otherwise, we don't want, like if we look at these, kind of these colors and then a few others are pretty off or out of bounds, because we don't want to have this voting information platform be construed as being partisan in any way. We want it to definitely be kind of neutral. And so this good palette is a tool that I found that actually has like little mock-ups of how colors might look in different locations. And I think these two, it's been a while, basically you can, here I'll go to another instance. And so you can kind of go through and just generate and try to find a color combination that you like that looks, good with some of these colors. And yeah, I just think it's a really nice nice tool. So anyway, so the colors that I'm going to go with are these because they don't, there's not really any, like the closest would maybe be like the Green Party and the PDC, but hopefully we'll kind of avoid those if I stay away from this more purpley and this more greeny. So basically what I've done there is in here in the Tailwind config, I'm sorry, but this took a little bit. I just extended the theme to have the primary 100 through 900, which basically is, so this would be 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. And similarly, the secondary 1 through 9. I didn't do the grays because I thought that Tailwind has some pretty good default grays out of the box. So yeah, so that's my point, or that's what I did for that. If you like, if you're needing to extend your color palette through Tailwind at any point, that's basically how you would do it. And you can do a lot of different extensions with like font sizes, colors, typography, those types of things. For right now, we'll just keep it pretty simple, but I thought I would just share with you, and that's just in your Tailwind config. So yeah. So without any further ado, I think the best thing to go forward now would be just get out of there. And so I found this, I found an API here that I've been playing around with a little bit, and it has like a lot of voting information related to it, or within it, which I think will be really good for what we're trying to do, obviously, because we need to. planning on using something like Mogiri to actually scrape different government websites and get the information that way. But this is as far as I can tell, you know, amazing API that I believe is, I don't remember if it was, yeah, okay, but yeah, as long as this is, it seems to be something that is just a API available to make, well, as it says, government transparency and civic participation, which is really nice for us. So it has postal codes, boundary sets, representatives, elections, and candidates. So that will get us a fair amount of the way. And so I think for tonight, this is, sorry, my Obsidian was open to another thing. I just had to do some SSH stuff. But here, so here we have some features. So we might be able to, with like the boundaries of, the boundary sets. I haven't looked into this a huge amount, but potentially be able to get like mapping information from that, and then a few other things. Obviously, we'll be able to get like candidate information, current representatives, all of these types of things. So that will be very useful. So, without further ado, let's get on to the actual fun part, which is the coding. And so for right now, we're actually not going to need any of that or this. And basically what I'm going to try to do is just set up a button and have like an on-click handler, which will be like get data. Let's just call it this, right? Get some data. Let's give this just a couple different classes. And again, I'm kind of teaching. So this is, part of what's in some ways nice about me doing this a little bit is that I am also learning. So, as I said before, I have a decent amount of experience like with React and kind of not really SvelteKit at all, but at least like a little bit of JavaScript, and then Rails. I have pretty extensive experience in GraphQL, so but all of the Svelte stuff, especially SvelteKit, will be rather new to me. And Tailwind I've never really worked with before at all, so but I think it's relatively easy to pick up, hopefully. So maybe I'll be soon whizzing along. So what I probably want here, just for the button, let's go border. I need to actually set up IntelliSense for this. Let's do border medium. Let's set a Tailwind. Actually, I'll keep this on. So I'm going to open this up over in another window, just to kind of keep things going a little bit smoother. So let's go with border. What do we have here? So we don't need border radius. We don't even actually want. Basically, I'm just trying to come up with a button here that won't look like absolute ass. So let's go. BG. Primary. Let's go 300 maybe. Rounded. LG. let's go MX, or PX. So this will be patterning on the X direction. Let's go with PX8, PY4, and actually let's go text secondary 100. Let's try something like this. And see what we're, okay, that is not great. So let's go 700 there. Get some data. Looks like that was a bit too much. PX6, PY3, something like that. Perfect. And then what is it? Pointer? What would cursor be? Cursor pointer. Okay. So it's cursor pointer, and then hover BG primary 600. Something like that. Cool. So I'll be like, this will not be what I do fully, but let's do a on what did I call it? Get data equals async. So basically what I want to do here is do a response, await, and I mean, like fetch has a, or sorry, Svelte comes kind of with Svelte fetch built in. And so, like for example here, it's meant to be basically the same as the regular API for fetch and everything, so I'm just going to use that and then return that as JSON. But the URL that I'm going to want is something like this, but let's get the Canadian Parliament postal code. K1P089, perfect. So if we look this up, yeah, sweet. So we're just getting here like the JSON data from this API here. So what we can do is basically just eventually we'll have like an input and everything, but right now we're just trying to get response, and then if response data equals await response dot JSON, and let's just console log out the data. And if we don't get a response, console.log error from fetch, something like that. And so if we go here, then hopefully we will be getting, yeah, so we're getting the JSON data. So we can see that we're, this is for the area code K1B089, which I think is on the K1B089. Cool. And it has, all of these coordinates, has boundaries of the centroid, which looks like these are all like all of the wards that are, sorry, I'll try to bump this up a little bit. So yeah, it looks like we're getting back some of the information around like federal electoral districts and everything. It's better set URL, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so potentially a lot of information here. Not necessarily stuff we need to get right now, but we've got city, we've got all of the representative information, which is great. So, for example, here, representative set name, district name, elected office, email. I don't think we really need the preferred language or extras, but like we've got first name, last name, name. We've got offices for him. We got the party. We've got this photo. Let's see if we can actually go here. Amazing. Yeah, perfect. So this is amazing. So basically, hopefully what we'll be able to do is kind of turn this into like a card. And so the idea would be to what are we trying to do? Return data. So let's just have this be that right now. Return data. I could probably like turn this into a store and maybe I go at some point. I don't know. Anyway, so let's go about turning this into something more useful. Oh, of course. So what I'm going to want to do is, let's honestly just dump this as an object. What is this? Pre. I think we could do a pre tag here, and then let me see if this will work. Why are you not working? I'm probably missing something here. Data is not defined. Interesting. Oh. So, yeah, it wasn't defined on the highest level here. Oop. Apparently that didn't like that either. Data is not defined again. How do we do this exactly? Oh man, sometimes I forget some of that stuff. Okay. Probably write it like this, I think. No? Alright. Okay, we'll get there eventually. Async function. Is so I'm just trying to get this to be the return value of this. Interesting. data. Let's do something like this. I wonder if this will work better. Oh, interesting. Okay. What am I trying to do? Not like this. Oh, whoops. Still getting this error. Response data is not defined. Oh, yeah. What is it? So it's when we want this to be. Okay. Data is not defined. Can we do something like this? Data, you think? Probably not, eh? Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. Ba -ba 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 -ba. I feel like probably would have had a much better idea of this with React, but whatever. Let's learn something new. Try something new, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Okay, so let's look up variable spell. Let's just look this up. So I'm just trying to get some data here and returning it from here. But I guess I wouldn't be returning to the. So wait, what is it? Data, something like this, right? And where we've got a no. clicking. So I guess I need to actually. Okay. Okay. So it should be this thing, but I had this correct. Oh, yeah, what are we having now? Uh, oh, whoops. Yeah, let data. Right. So this is where I was. So why are you not updating? Let me get this up. One on click implement count. Should this not be? Yeah, okay, raise an object should have looked at. Let's schedule. Um, um, will that work? Probably not, but okay. Oh, right, yeah. And friends. Okay. Are we getting this? Still getting it. What are we getting here? Numbers. So that's data. Data equals data. Hmm. Am I missing something here? Data should be just an empty object. Let's go with hello. Like. So I would think that this I just assume it's return there, but let's go here Let's return data from there. Okay, so I am actually getting what I want. Okay, so it's actually still console log the response. Should be. Right. Why are you getting undefined here, though? I'm sure there's some stealthy thing that I'm not getting here. Probably has to do with this reactivity. So, no, doesn't love that. Why? Oh. All I want is this little piece here to work. Getting Ontario. Still saying it's undefined. I know that's obviously because it's getting okay. That is as expected. So basically, yeah, I'm having an issue right now with getting the response sent into this data object, and this data is not updating here. And I'm trying to figure out why. Do variable must directly appear on the left-hand side of the argument, so I am doing that there. It should be. It should still be saying, like, because we're going here, right? And I'm getting the data, which is an empty object. Getting a response. If it has a response, blah, 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 blah. Change that into JSON. Excuse me. wonder if there's something weird with that. Right, so it would be data.res.province. There we go. Okay. So what if I just spread? I'm not sure it'll love this. But I might be able to get away with that here. Ah, excellent. Okay. We're back in business. So, yeah, I was spreading incorrectly. Which, well, I guess happens. Annoying, but whatever. So now we are in a place where we want to start actually showing some of this data, right? Yeah, this object. We want to go for representative centroid. Let's go. Let's just get the first one. Oh, yeah. Representatives. Okay. Yeah. So now we are wanting for each of those. If we, so basically, what we're going to want to do is map over this. I believe this kit also has like a mapping functionality. Each. So we could do something like this. Res and centroid. Would that work? Not sure if the spread operator can be used like that. I'm gonna find out. Oh, excellent. Okay. So let's get rid of that, and let's do an each. Is that how we do it? Each let's rename this. As rep. And then what are we looking for? Just a rep. Rep dot name. And then let's put you in a p tag. And then get out of Ooh. Doesn't love that. Can I do that? No. What am I coming back with? Oh, decentralized 0, maybe something like this. No. So why would I not be getting this if it's a iterable object? This should be working, should it not? Representatives. Yep. So this. Parse this. What this subject is a JSON. So this would be so. Okay. How is that not an iterable? It is an object of object. How is that not iterable? right. So let's go back here. What was it? Boundary representative center. Is that right? Okay. Cool. We're getting close to my sleeping time, but we are at least getting some data from this. So you know what we can do. Alright, that took way longer than it should have. But hopefully, because it was an array of objects and I had that as an object. So that makes sense. Not thinking particularly well this evening. But anyway, so what we can do here is let's make cards for each of these objects here. You know what, and we can do that in a, let's make a new component. Let's call this card. Actually, you know what, we're not going to do it in a component because this will be very tied to representative information, so we don't really want. Yeah, let's just do it actually within, and I know that Spell Kit now has a new API around how they want you to do like all of these other. There's like a new way of doing maybe types or not types. Yeah. So okay, I will be doing co-locating. So we've got that layout and page. You know, let's just put in a card.spelled right now. And then do script. Let's do for let and select this card, did I? I did color card. So let's do here a div. What am I going to want? Basically a, what do we have? House. So something kind of like this, where we just have like, let's just do name photo. You know what? Let's just do name and photo right now. So let's do a div for name. And a div for photo. So this div should have a class of key. Let's go with 8. No, 6. Border MD. What is it? Shadow? Let's go. Shadow. Sorry, I'm just looking over here. Shadow. Shadow small. EG. Is it gray or gray? Gray. Color. Gray. 200. Let's just start. See where we're going with that. Representative is not fun. Okay. Let's actually, let's do display grid. What do we have here? Let's do grid calls 4 gap. What do I need? Call auto. One gap. I'm assuming it's probably just gap, right? Gap. 2. Let's go gap 2. And let's go. Yeah. Slowly. Okay, how do we get a, let's try to get a layout. Container? Container large. Let's do that. Why are you not doing this correctly? I need to figure out that. How to display the container grid. Down grid display. Call container. Max auto. Weird. Okay. Order overflow and then on the corner. So why are you not for oh, that's why. That makes sense. Perfect. Yep, that makes sense. So now what we want here is border medium. Why are these not? Why are we not getting border here? Oh, rounded. Whoops. There we go. And let's go MP4. Perfect. Okay, that is a good start. We are actually kind of showing data here. Took a while to get here, but whatever. And we'll stop and do some more tomorrow or the next day or whenever, because it is now past my bedtime. So signing off. Have a good night, everyone, and yeah, see you next time.